Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Stellaris 2.0 Apocalypse. We left off on our one system challenge in a pretty good spot, just kind of crawling up the galactic core trying to grab a new choke point. Not much really happening, rebuilding, or not rebuilding, but upgrading our fleet, teching up as best we can, and trying to get our power situation sorted, which has been the biggest issue. It's been nice though. I mean, my economy, considering I only have literally one planet, is not bad. I got decent amount of research points. I've got tons of influence. I got massive amounts of influence because of this, the fact that everybody's in consensus on my my planet. So I get a ton of free. Well, it's basically double, right? Base is 3, so yeah, I have double influence, which I'm not even doing much with. Maybe I could do some edicts or something? I mean, I think I got edicts up already. Let's see. More unity. Don't need food. Don't need minerals. Don't need growth. Experience gain? I guess we could try that. I mean, that's not, it's not even unity, that's, or not unity, and that's not even influence, but that's okay. And if I remember correctly, we were talking about, we're gonna have to demolish a building on Dupe headquarters. Oh, and for everybody who's wondering why it's called Democratic Order of Planets with an S, even though I'm doing a one system challenge, it's a Futurama joke. It's something from a cartoon. It's not something I just pulled out of my butt. The Democratic Order of Planets is basically like this the Futurama's joke version of the Federation from Star Trek.
Construction complete.
Huzzah! What was I building? Starbase? Which one is this? Oh, continuing to build the mining stations and whatnot.
Complete.
Gotcha. And rebuilding our doodle. So we have room for one more starbase, but we don't. I mean, we have a pretty heavily defended empire. We have a lot of bases with a lot of defense stations sucking down a lot of power.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Thank you, spirits. But as long as we can get more power somehow, we're good to go. Slave production, uplift, military academy, fleet command limit. I'm at my limit, but I'm also kind of almost at my naval capacity. Why don't we do biolabs? It's going to take a while, but might as well get them done. And then we'll go back to Dupe headquarters. Oh, and I also had some people say, you should really settle those Gaia systems. One world challenge. One planet. One world. Okay, so I was thinking of getting rid of one of the lower producing mineral sources. This is the one that gives me the percentage bonus. Just one of these guys. Terrain. Okay, so they do have terrain modifiers there. That'd be destroying. But considering the situation I'm in, I don't think it's that big of a deal. We're going to replace this with the Galactic Stock Exchange, which would be great if I could actually get it. Well, I mean, adjacency bonus would be really nice. This is my planetary capital, yeah? Yeah. Adjacency affects minerals, food, energy. Yeah, I think is I'd rather have the energy than the minerals right now. Maybe it'll change later, but that's the situation we're in. Is everything else built up? I think so. Well, just a couple things. Oh, and the situation I had with the Marauding Empire here, where they just ripped through my empire twice, that is something that is changing. That is not working as intended. That's getting hotfixed out pretty soon. So I think I was justified in my criticisms of that mechanic, because it is a mechanic that is going to be changed, which I'm happy about, because that was the meta on that was too great. So say like this guy over here gets hired by somebody to attack, you know, on the other side of the galaxy, and then he just crawls through the lanes through 5-6 different empires to get to the raiding target, blows everything up, crawls all the way back, blowing up everything in the in the way. I think what's going to be changing on the next hotfix, I believe they said it was the next hotfix, is that they will be neutral to anybody except for the raiding target. Please, oh, Pristine Jewel, right. I was like, please tell me that's not another Gaia. I remember, it is a Gaia. I think before we do anything else, we're going to go back and work on grabbing this little nub.
Non-believers are fighting amongst themselves.
Wow, they're non-believers. I don't have to care what they think. This should help out, because this was a galactic empire modifier of 5 or 10% or something like that. So it should get me a fair few more. Yeah, that station upkeep and starbase upkeep. That's starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt. It's been hurting this whole time. It's all those little defense platforms is what it is. I just keep building more without thinking about it. It's so easy to build them. I keep building more without really giving it a second thought. I need to work on finding my choke points better is what I need to do.
Construction
and getting the FTL inhibitors in. Yep, that helped a lot. That helped a lot. 26 from this one tile. I think that was worth it. And it applies. It looks like it applies to its. No. It doesn't apply to itself. That's the base value. 10% from the Galactic Stock Exchange, Entering Nexus, 20% happiness, capacity overload, transstellar corporations, and a Gaia world, 10%. So, nice. Construction ship. This guy's kind of got nothing to do with it. Well, he could come up here and help. Yeah, he could do that. There's stuff to work on over here, because I was gonna grab this little nub as well. I kind of want the 2 gateways here. See where they go. Also, I love the idea that I'm controlling like 50% of the, maybe a little bit more than that, of the galactic core. And we got a little bit more to do over here. This station definitely needs everything it can get.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh, thank you, spirits. Flat cannons. All right, what do we got? Battleships, autocannons. I heard these are actually really good this patch, but I haven't really played enough to get the meta going. I also heard guided weapons are really good on defense platforms because of their range. There's also the possibility that they could get shut down, but you never know until you try. Well, I know they can get shut down. I just don't know the meta on point defense versus guided weapons. Battleships would be nice. Huh. Living metal is starting to get to the point where it's feasible. That's still a lot. Yeah, let's get battleships before we do that. Okay, these guys. I can always change my defense platforms out to be like missile variants. My poor Gaia world. I really, really do wish that you could. I love the idea of being Gaia only, but I really wish you could consecrate more than one world. That would be super cool. That would be really sweet. You know, going throughout the galaxy and finding every single Gaia world you could get your hands on and say, nope, this is mine. I do wish I used a little bit more empires in the galaxy, though. It's not as crowded as I would like, and after having played Stellaris 2.0 for a little bit, I'm thinking that slightly more like maybe just one notch up on hyperlanes would be a good thing. Just one notch up, just a little bit more connections, and I'd be cool.
Construction complete.
Got up here. Okay. Keep doing your stuff. So I'm gonna grab this little nub here.
System survey complete.
I really like the black site. I understand that the concept is that you know, put it on the system with like conquered planets to make them, you know, more susceptible to your way of thinking and to keep the unrest on the planet down. But I've only got the one planet and I wanted to use it, and hey, it helps out with my Committee of the Exalted Clergy, which is a cool name. Maxed out on food. Yeah, I have more influence than I know what to do with. So it's a very interesting dynamic. Staying small means I can keep everybody happy, which means I get a lot of influence. What I really want to try is a really tall run. Like, not a one-world challenge, but, you know, crank up the hyperlane connections a little bit, make the galaxy a little bit more crowded, and go for a really tall nation. Galactic state. Empire. You know, do like, you know, my 3 core worlds and then nothing else, and just grab my little stuff. Capacity overload fell off. I'll turn that back on. A lot more energy thanks to the Galactic Doodle. The Galactadoodle. Galactic Stock Exchange. It's early in the morning. I'm not even done with my coffee yet. Galactic Stock Exchange. I can wordly. I have the best words. Alright, physics labs are almost done. We've been... these are all big commitments tech-wise. I'm kind of... I'm very interested in waiting for the mid-game crisis. I mean, I think it was set to 2350 as like a mean time to start or something like that. I think these guys are all done. I'm going to go ahead and disband this guy. We can always rebuild it on another construction ship if need be. Not a big deal. And we could definitely take down the void clouds now. Here, let's actually send our ships out and figure out what's in here, because these guys aren't expanding out. I could always, you know, in terms of choke points, I could run all the way up to here without an issue. Where's my science ship? Oh, and this is something I always forget to do. I don't know why, but it always slips my mind. Is to build a science ship and have them assisting research on your homeworld, or, you know, your science nexus, or, you know, not your science nexus, but, you know, wherever you're making your most science, that there's, you know, people working and stuff like that. Anywho, I always forget about that. I did have some people in the comments section going, you know, you really should do that, and yes, I really should do that. It's just, it always slips my mind.
Construction complete. All
right, so you need a leader. Let's see, we have research speed, snakecraft, leader lifespan. We're gonna go with leader lifespan just so we can get that going a little bit better. Whoop, there we go. He's doing it, right? Yeah, he's doing it.
Construction complete. All
right, cool. Got a fair amount of unity, which is nice. Almost done with prosperity. What does this give me? Ship upkeep, and I'm gonna save a lot on minerals. Is ship upkeep on here? Ship upkeep's on here, but, you know, it's not. It's gonna save me a little bit of energy on ship upkeep, but every little bit counts. It's so painful, not doing that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Thank you, spirits. What do we got here? Gateway travel. I love that. Guardian point defense, plasma cannons, improve. Yeah, well, we started working with this, so might as well go for it. Pop over here to dupe headquarters. And we got 2 of these, so let's get them upgraded. Planetary unity output. So it gives me an extra unity. Well, it would be an extra unity then modified by all my modifiers, right? I think that's how that would work. It's a non-aggression pact. That's perfectly fine.
System
Our borders are
survey
open once
complete.
again. Okay, that's fine. I still need to get down here somehow. I think... Oh, wow, these guys are really branching out, aren't they? Yeah, we might need to go to war with the Omni-Nucleus at some point. So the only way to get down... Let's see, I could go... Oh, there is a back... There's a back way. Let's pop out another science ship, because I didn't even notice it. Because I wasn't paying that much attention, but there is a... No, wait, it was blocked before, I think, but now it should be fine. I wonder why they didn't... Oh, man. The borders, come on! Grab all those interior spaces. I mean, there might be, I don't know what's in those systems. There could be baddies there. It could be an ether drake or something. Mining station. Mining station.
Construction complete.
Alrighty, nice. So I went up 2. From 8 to 10. Lowest on engineering. Which is why the living metal is going to take me a while, unfortunately. Because I know some people have referred to me doing a tall run. This is not... I mean, it's kind of a tall run in that I have a low population, but I also have grabbed huge swaths of territory in the galaxy. When I think tall, I think, you know, just like grabbing my 3 planets in a small little area and then just leaving it at that and not getting any larger. Alright, this is the new science ship. You need a leader as well. Research speed. I guess I could use you for something else later. And I need you just to get down here. Well, can you do this one on the way? Are you allowed to do this one? Because that is the first league. And it just says where it is.
Complete.
And it's like empty. There's a, let's see, barren world. Gas giant. Toxic. Huh. I guess we'll see what happens when we get there. Just wants me to go there, so might as well send someone the back way. Yeah, I forgot about this like outer route because it was blocked over here by something, and then I destroyed it a while back and then just forgot. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna get our next Ascension perk soon too. That's nice. I definitely want to pop into here, start grabbing up some of this stuff because man, this is an awesome system. If you for someone with like a high habitability, that'd be a huge boon right there. I'm actually noticing that as we're getting later into the game, the system it's slowing down just a wee bit. I am playing on fastest right now, but no, still. 13, nice.
Construction complete.
Very good. Oh, nice.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Pause that. What do we got here? Ethics attraction, advanced reactor booster, 0-point reactor, research speed 5%. I'm gonna grab that. Definitely gonna grab that one. Oh, these poor void clouds.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Oh, they're like they're not heretics. I don't even know if they're sentient.
Construction
Might lose some ships here because they do have 6, 7, 8K fleet power to my 10. What does a black hole do? Cooldown. But we have the minerals. We could always rebuild if need be. Oh yeah, look at that. They're ripping right. Oh, you know what? I think they go through shields. And I have good shields. I'm getting ripped up. I'm the one who's having an issue here because I have shields and They don't seem to have any problem getting through those. All right, we took out one fleet. All right, well, we lost a lot of ships, but we'll be okay. We still got our cruisers. There we go. Wow. Yeah, we lost a lot of ships. 4 destroyers, 10 corvettes, or 4 cruisers, 10 corvettes, 8 destroyers. I could word nicely, and excuse me, 9 corvettes. The one who's on assist research, I actually might. Like, I need someone to come around and deal with this stuff now. Don't tell me that's another Gaia World Emerald Museum. Yep. That's probably, it's got to be, no. Who's
survey complete.
Wonder who it belongs to. I don't really have anybody who's close by that could deal with this, so I'm gonna pull this guy off and have him come over and get these done. He's the closest one. He'll come back and deal with it, and pick up his old job later. All right. Lost half the fleet, but we cleared that system. And now we can pop on over there, see what's there. The Zucanis Black Hole. I like that name. And what we'll do here is just tell them to reinforce. I love the reinforce button. Just, yes, fix yourself. Don't make me micro you. Huzzah. Alright, see, the next thing coming, Fleet Command Limit 10. Alright, we're going to have to get our naval capacity up then.
Transmission.
Minerals for monthly Angus. I'm going to go ahead and say... no? I don't need it. If I don't need it, I might as well... I don't see the point in giving it up. Let's see, which Wu-Wei station here? What can we build here? Because we have some energy to work with now. Defensive aura, hyperlane register, effects on allied ships, so it's good for allies. Which is the one that... got a defense grid supercomputer. Hyperlane register. Sublight communication ships. Common designator. Curator think tank. That's a cool one. Gotta find those curators. I haven't been paying attention to them. I should find where they are. Target uplink is range. Listening post is sensor range. Nebula refinery needs you to obviously be in a nebula. I guess we could do weapons range. Starbase modifier 50%. Yeah, we could do that. Naval capacity +4. This one, let's see. This one is ship hull points and armor points. Well, they do the same thing. Well, I got a gun battery. I don't have a missile battery. Let's put that on there. The station is already set. I got one of each, so I think we'll just... I guess we'll just hold out. We could upgrade it to the Star Fortress. Yeah, why don't we upgrade it to a Star Fortress? Why not? Gonna upgrade this one too. As long as I got the stuff. I think I should. Baka Station. That was the one that was this one wrecked. I don't remember if that was the one that was wrecked. Should I go Star Fortress on a couple of these? I don't see why not. As long as I got the power, I might as well. I like the idea of this place having this because this is kind of going into my. Well, this is a pulsar. What does a pulsar give? Shield nullification. So nobody in here has any shields anyway. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Target uplink. Glad I checked. Because that's not going to make the slightest bit of difference. And let's do the communications jammer. There, that's good. Right, pulsars mean no shields. A walled garden, pristine jewel, and emerald mausoleum. I found a couple Gaias, gentlemen. Ooh! And Aurelium. Do I already have any of that? I don't know.
Construction complete.
That's one more month. Didn't it just say... Wasn't that pop-up telling me I had one available? Oh, then something completed, it probably increased the amount I needed. That was probably it. There we go. Cool. So ship upkeep reduced by 10%, and this one is consumer goods used by our pops reduced by 20%, yeah. And then we need to pick a doodle. Voidborn means I can build habitats, which so I don't know. I haven't decided yet if that's disingenuous to the point of this series. I mean, I'm on one. I can still keep the one world, and then it's technically not a world. Let's see. Integration, influence cost, edict duration, core. That doesn't mean anything to me. Neither does that one. This would give me like one more size on my planet. Galactic Contender, Eternal Vigilance, Starbase damage, defense platform damage, defense platforms +5. That's a cool one. That's for Eternal Empire right there. Defender of the Galaxy, Galactic Force Projection, Transcendence. Ooh, I like Transcendence. Our technology and engineering is too arcane for others to reverse engineer. I think we're going to go with Transcendence, see what happens here. The full potential of our species. The Pisakan species has experienced what can only be described as a great awakening. Reminds me of Star Wars. There's been an awakening. For a time now, we have been aware of the great psionic potential inherent in our species, but such powers have only manifested themselves in a small minority until now. Almost overnight, Pisakans everywhere have unlocked their full psionic capacity. It is as if some sort of communal pool of Pisakan psychic energy finally reached a critical tipping point, collectively awakening the latent abilities of our brains. Telepathy has already replaced most verbal communications between Pisakans, and this is only one small example of the innumerable changes our society is faced with. We are now tied together in a way few of us could have imagined. I have no idea what that does. So all my pops are psionic now, right? Yes, all my pops are fully psionic, which means engineering output, all energy, yeah, all outputs, well, energy, no, not all outputs. Engineering, physics, society, energy, not minerals, and happiness +5. My people could not be more happy. We're at 107% happiness, except for this guy. What's your beef? Oh, he's not in the faction. Well, join the club, bro. He's the only one not in the faction. Join the club, friend.
Construction complete.
You really should. It's a cool place to be. All right, let's just start, doing our thing. Keep expanding. Definitely not doing a full tall run. It's like semi-tall. Like a muffled whisper in a dark room, the shroud calls to us from within our minds. It is a primordial realm of pure psychic energy that came into being at the dawn of time. All creatures that have been gifted with psionic abilities tap into the shroud in some way to draw power, even if only subconsciously. Since our transcendence, we have begun to see the shroud with greater clarity. There are patterns where once even our strongest telepaths could see only a formless mass of swirling energy. There are other things as well, spirits of a sort, that gaze back at us from the other side, sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with kindness, sometimes with malice. We are still in the process of learning the extent of our new powers. Breaching the Shroud. Which doodle is that? It's only 5,000. But we are over on time, so we're going to have to wrap this up right here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying. If you do subscribe, you just have to hit that little bell icon next to the subscribe button to make sure you get those push notifications. I will see all of you next time.